Time to sign her life away.
That is it. You guys are all set.
All right.
Awesome.
I'm going to go have the seller sign their documents, and then I will be back with your copies and so forth.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
What did we just do? Oh my goodness. We just signed a huge bank loan, guys. We're going to show you what we bought here in a little bit, but today is a big day for Omega Auto Clinic and the Car Wizard and Mrs. Wizard.
Yes.
We have just purchased something very, very big. Well, thank you, Bob.
Okay,
I
you want me
appreciate
in
it.
closer?
Yeah. We bought one building from you and we bought another building from you.
Thank goodness.
That's a
Boy,
lot.
you're getting that lot full.
Yeah, it's full of stuff.
It's a good thing you bought that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
well, I'll tell you, that's all I do. I buy and try helping companies get started.
Yep.
And I've been doing it since, gosh, 1979.
1970. That's when I was born.
Well, I guess I've been doing it a little longer.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you get out of here.
All righty.
Don't forget this.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you.
And thank you.
Yep. So yes, Mrs. Wizard and I have gone and done something. You saw us sign some paperwork. No, it's not on this building. We already own this building. So, without further ado, welcome back to the Wizard Shop. And also, welcome back to the Wizard Shop. No, we're not at a new location. It's actually next door. Any of you guys that have seen any of the videos on the exterior, especially in Hoovie's garage, you've seen there's a tan building off to the side. We have just purchased this building along with the entire grass lot that's in between. So Mrs. Wizard will pan and show you the new Wizard Empire. There's our building over there. That's the main building we operate out of. And the grass lot with equipment that Crazy D sells. You guys saw Bob, the old guy in the signing of the documents. He was the guy that sold me the building I'm in now and also this building. Time came for him that he needs to start getting rid of buildings because he owned a lot of buildings. And when this opportunity arose, you don't wait till the time is right. You have to move or you lose. So I decided it's time. We went ahead and purchased this building. So now, other than Adam LZ, no other YouTuber, automotive-wise, has more square footage than me. Let's go take a look inside. So, welcome to the Wizard's other office. Although it's not much of an office right now, anytime you buy a commercial building, it doesn't come all pretty and painted and ready to go like our other building is over there. That's hard work that the new buyer has to do. I got the pretty good deal on this building. This is the small office in here. There's also a little bit of room over in there and some utilities. Let's take a look in there. And this is a small utility room that's behind the office we were just in. There's a sink, a couple of bathrooms, some circuit breakers, and pipes and things. Let's go ahead and step out into the actual building and take a look around. So the current building that we're in over there is 13,000 square feet. This one here that we just purchased is 10,000 square feet. And although there's lots of room in here, we're not going to be using this for auto repairs and doing Wizard projects and things. It is going to be used for warehousing, just as it currently is. There are people in here that are currently renting this building and using it for storage, and they said, please don't kick us out. And I said, well, you're paying a pretty good fee per month to rent this place. I'm happy to let you stay as long as you would like. Trust me, I have no trouble. The guy who sold me this building, Bob, was also concerned. He said, please don't kick these renters out. They're really good people. And I said, I'm not going to. Don't worry about that. I bought the building with the whole idea of renting it out. So that's what it will be used for. This could still be used for auto storage, and someday in the future, maybe Crazy D will run his little lot out of it, or who knows what's going to happen with it in the future. But as you can see, the ceilings are not as tall as the one in the building that we're in now, and it's a little bit narrower. You could get lifts in here and they would still work, but the cars would be pretty close to the ceiling when they're all the way up in the air. I'm not sure how tall the side walls are on here. They look like 14 foot or 16 foot. They're over 20 something, 25 foot in the other building, so it'll be very good to use it for what it's already being used for, storage. So this is a really solid building. It's a really good investment. I've had several people that have been in the business of building contractors and things that have stopped in and looked at my building, and this one's built very similarly. They said if you have a building built today in 2021, it will cost 5 to 10 times as much, and it will be thinner metal, very lightweight metal. They're built really cheap now. The concrete in these buildings is very thick. I know for a fact in the main building is 8-inch concrete. It's very thick concrete. I'm not sure what it is here. I don't know yet. This one was built in the 70s. The current large building we're in was built in the late 60s. Both of these buildings were actually the same company back then, where they built seats for Greyhound buses. If you watch Hoovie's Garage, you know he has a black Ferrari 348. The seats were reupholstered with bus fabrics, like Greyhound bus fabric. That fabric came from this business all the way back then. The upholsterer in town latched on to a lot of the materials when that business went under. And when Hoovie said, "Where did that come from?" Well, actually, he said, "It's school bus fabric from over there," when it was a school bus seat manufacturing company. Hoovie said, "I gotta have it." So that's why he has those seats and the way they look funny. They look like 90s Greyhound bus, and that's what they are. Kind of neat that it came from this area, this building. It's kind of cool. I've been using the grass lot over there for quite a while because the owner who used to own this building was very gracious, and he let us just use it to fill it with farm equipment. But now, as I purchased this building, it also includes the entire grass lot. I used to own a little sliver of it. Now I own the whole thing. So we can do as we please as the lot continues to grow. We can do whatever we need to do to make things happen and continue to grow the business. So although we've been at this location now for about 3 years in this building, the story of Omega Auto Clinic, when I opened a very small shop on my property, it fit like 4 cars in it. It was really, really small. This is before even the Halstead brick building you guys have seen in the past. In previous videos, you can see it in Car Issues if you've watched any of those episodes. This is way back when. Way back. How many years is that now, Mrs. Wizard? Over 10 years ago. Yeah, a long time ago. It was actually called Omega Auto Service back then. So I was open for a little while. I got in cahoots with Hoovie. That's when I met him. He was running his car lot, and I was fixing his cars for him. Really got a boost for the business that way. So the story of Hoovie's Garage and the Car Wizard goes back more than 10 years ago, a long time ago. This didn't just happen in the last couple years, guys. It's been a long time coming. There was for a while that I merged with a smaller business as well in the Halstead area. And I was there for several years, and it just didn't work out, and I decided to get back on my own again, and that's where I ended up in Halstead in the small brick building. Actually, I had a dealer's license and sold used cars. We were in the brick building there in Halstead for about a year, and it wasn't very long that we outgrew it. It actually was very fast that we outgrew that building.
We actually got to a point where we were scouring like aerial maps, looking for businesses, like big enough buildings that we could even, where could we even build? Where could we even find a building for sale? Because there wasn't anything for sale.
We were actually hurting. The business was hurting, not because there wasn't enough customers, but because we were so many customers, so much happening all at once in a building that could fit 5 or 6 cars tops. We actually priced with a couple of companies to have a brand new building built from the ground up, brand new. It was going to be $500,000 or $600,000 for a building that's half this size and not even as high on the ceiling, and it didn't even have 3-phase power like we have here.
And it was styled a lot like a quick lube spot where it could have had just a drive-through where it had been garage doors on both sides. So it would have been really narrow, not like here where you can get 4 cars across. Yeah.
The couple of people I've talked to that have seen this building, they say although it's an older building, it needs a little fixing up. I've been told that if you wanted to build this exact size and style of building brand new with 3-phase power and 8-inch concrete, it would be over $2 million. Wow. So We are not buying this brand new. We bought it used and we got a really good deal on it.
And we've been fixing it up. Like he said about the office, yeah, this place didn't come with a nice office.
No, it didn't.
This lady worked on that. And so, but we're not going to do anything with the office over on the other building, really. There's no need to because the renters, they're not using that. It's a warehouse.
We may use it someday in the future, but right now we don't need the office.
No.
It's happy just like it is, sitting over there. Yeah, I can remember whenever we first bought this building, I would work all day at the shop in the little brick building. Then I'd come here. You were on your summer.
Yep.
Every day until 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It was strong dedication to get this going.
We gave ourselves a month after we bought it to get back in here. Actually, it was more like 3 weeks to get from over there to over here. But we couldn't stop because we still had to make bills. So he had to keep working on cars.
Yep. Every success story, every business has a story in the beginning that was a struggle where they almost didn't know if they were going to make it or not. We've been through all that and we're very pleased, very thankful for you guys because you guys have made this a capability for us, something that can happen. We're really appreciative for you guys' views. A lot of you in the comment section have actually asked how me and Mrs. Wizard met. It was actually after I'd gotten out of the military. I was living in Wichita, and we actually met on a very ancient social media platform called America Online.
Yep,
And your screen name was Shy KS Girl.
it was. And you were Metal Dave.
Metal Dave, yep.
Yeah.
So that's where it all began. We started chatting back and forth, sent a few pictures, and said, hey, let's meet up somewhere. And it just took off from there.
Yeah.
And that was,
that was so.
how many years ago? 16 or 17 years ago?
No, it's like we're getting to 18. It's
18?
almost, I know.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, because I was a single parent at that time and had gotten out of a bad relationship with my ex. And
The same story with me.
yeah, so here we are. You know,
Yep.
I couldn't really go anywhere, and not that I wanted to find somebody at the bar scene, and ended up with this.
And now you own 2 big-ass buildings and
I
a Maserati
do.
Levante.
I do.
Very, very
Life
cool.
is crazy.
We also have another person to thank for this success, other than you guys, which has been a real boon, is Tyler Hoover from Hoovy's Garage. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here today. It's just that simple. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here today. We're very thankful to you as well, Hoovy, so thanks a lot. I mentioned a little bit ago about success stories, and there's always a beginning that was scary and wondered how you were going to make it. I've been a mechanic for many, many years before I opened my own shop in the military and also at various other shops. There was a time when I was working at a machine shop. I was getting into CNC programming. I was writing programs, setting up Swiss turn lathes and doing things like that.
It was good money.
Yeah. We had a vacation set up, and it was to go on a cruise, and we actually bought the tickets because we thought it wouldn't be a problem. And the boss almost shut us down. He almost wouldn't let me go on vacation. And we were going to lose the tickets. It was like $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah, because we took the family, we took the kids with us, and we didn't buy it like, let's go over on the weekend. I mean, we bought this months and months in
Right.
advance.
And I'm the kind of person that I can tolerate authority, but I really don't like people telling me what to do, except for Mrs. Wizard. She
Occasionally.
tells me what to do. But other than that, in the government, I really don't like people telling me what to do. And when that happened, he made a comment. He said, if you don't like it, go start your own business. I said, you know what? I'll take your advice and I'll do it. And it wasn't a few weeks later, I was gone. I dropped that guy.
We
So
spent a lot of time getting the shop space at our house ready as well. And
imagine being a wife and coming home and saying, I'm going to quit my job and go out on my own. That's kind of scary, wasn't it?
talking to a teacher on my salary,
Yeah.
yeah that's kind of scary.
It's like, Mrs. Wizard was like, what?
Yeah.
You're going to do what?
So we lived on a teaching salary for a while. Luckily, it's stable, it's consistent. I mean, you know, my hours are pretty stable. But talk about getting time off, yeah, that doesn't happen for me. I mean, that's
Yeah.
few and far between, except for summer.
Yeah. So here we are. We have this big building, and now we have that big building, and we're just expanding the Wizard Empire, and we'll see where we go from here. I'm sure there's going to be more updates and more really cool things. As long as you guys keep watching and we keep doing YouTube videos and we keep fixing cars, there's going to be more and more things happen. It's going to be really exciting, the future from here on out. We're really thankful to you guys again.
Yeah, we're approaching 300 videos out there for you guys. And we're almost to 500,000 subs. So
500,000 subscribers.
guys.
That's really good.
that's amazing.
It is amazing. Make sure you check out my Amazon affiliates link in the description below. A lot of guys ask me, what kind of tools do you use, or where can I get this tool? All of them are listed there for sale, guys. You guys have helped me out with that as well. We get a small cut when you buy those. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, because upwards and onwards from here for Omega Auto Clinic. Thanks for watching.